So the first video was a motivational speech by a graduate at a graduation ceremony, and he talks about who motivated him the most, who ironically was a third grade dropout, and how even though he didn't have much knowledge, he had the wisdom, and he was able to teach himself knowledge on how to be an incredibly successful person for his sons, who his father motivated him and was able to reach these heights. He talked about how he was able to be motivated during those times, being a black man in that time, and how it impacted him. And he finishes off the speech by saying how he was dropped to the lowest of the lowest when his wife died during cancer, and he was really not able to get to. He was really down on himself, and it was again his dad who was able to motivate him. So his point was that even though you'll have failures through your career, always make sure that you're getting over it and being able to accomplish what you want to accomplish. The second video is Denzel Washington and his struggles, and how he was able to motivate himself over his failures. One of his biggest talking points was that how he was able to overcome the struggles that he had early on in his career as an actor, especially when he was looking to be a Broadway actor. He was looking to get into Broadway theaters, and when he went to the audition, he didn't know how to sing, so they rejected him, and so he kept trying and trying in other Broadway theaters, and ironically again he came back to the same place and got the same he won over the same auditors and got the job. So it was a way to show how he was motivated and his career, and to not let the failures judge you and who you are. The third video is about Singapore and how people there face systemic racism and how they're getting over it. Not really systemic racism, but the challenges that they face as a different race compared to the majority people there. And it was an example of how other people would have to face different challenges in their life just because other people had different advantages. And in the same situation where they were compared, some people actually had better advantages and some people were worse off. The fourth video was systemic racism in America and how it affected people here. And it's again similar to the third video of showing how people were different and how it would be, how it affect them due to their race, the way they were raised and things, and the advantages that white people had over black people right up from the start. You know, sometimes it's not even about white people versus black people. It's just about, like, some people had parents that were living there and they were able to give them a functionable income and they had a roof over their head. And sometimes some of the black people were saying that they didn't even have, they weren't even able to have a roof over their head, and they had to constantly give money to the entire family because it wasn't sustainable. So the way these four videos interrelate is that all these are interconnected, and that you have to go over the challenges that you reach, and it's important that you're able to reach these goals and challenges that you set in your life, and that sometimes you're going to face challenges that set you back, but that you have to always compete for yourself, and that sometimes, even though they might be demeaning and they might put you down really hard, it's up to you to fight for what you want and what you need, in your life to get to the places that you admired or wanted to reach when you were a young person. So that's what I think is interconnectable between these four videos. So thank you.